Hello, Buddy Crow, back with another, I was going to say Pinball Arcade video, but it's not. Zen Pinball 2 table. This is the last Zen Pinball 2 table I'm going to be doing gameplay for, because I'm going to be playing here Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. And the reason I'm playing this on the PS4 for Zen Pinball 2 is because it's one of those tables that's not available on Pinball FX2 for Steam. I think this table may be available on the Xbox One version of Pinball FX2, but
Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2.
but I'm not 100% sure because I can't. Well, I guess I could check, but Wikipedia says that this table is available for Pinball FX2 only on the Xbox One. I guess I'll just have to take its word for it. But on Zen Pinball, this is available on Zen Pinball and Zen Pinball 2. I originally bought this table way back in 2009 under a different account, no less. And it took me a while to figure that out. And once I was able to get this from back from Zen Pinball, I was able to import it into Zen Pinball 2 for both the PS3 and the PlayStation 4. So kind of got my money's worth with this table, because way back when it was $250, this table is $249. Bought it way back in 2009, and I'm still able to use this, and this is an upgraded version. So kudos to Zen Pinball for that, because unfortunately I wouldn't be able to transfer this over to like the Xbox or anything like that, because, or the Steam, because it's a totally different walled garden, as it were, I guess. And interesting note here, this is actually the third time I'm making this video, because like the Street Fighter 2 table, I was saying stuff and I wasn't doing that great, and I decided to redo it. And like the Street Fighter 2 table, I redid it, and I redid it just recently. Only when I went to go save everything, my audio file was non-existent, and I guess I could use the audio from the camcorder. But you know what? This is a great excuse to play this table more, because I was actually doing halfway decently. So the one thing, oh, you know what? This is okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. The one thing that I still haven't quite figured out is the skill shot. As you can see, the ball kind of will shoot up in the air, and I think I've got to hit that spider mark. I'm not sure if I have to land directly onto the rails there, or if I just have to hit it. But I don't think I've ever been successful. Oh, not yet. And I don't know if I'm going to be repeating myself a whole lot here, because I have just made this video and I've said a lot of things already. But one of the things I figured out was the stepping stones. So it was something I completely forgot about, so let's try and do that. See, there's that ramp way off there to the left. If I hit that, I should be able to jump the ball across. And it was just something I'd completely forgotten about yesterday when I was originally filming this, so I never even attempted it. But let's try and do some cool stuff with this table. There we go. Right off the bat there, got it to work. And that's really cool. Oh, that just went around. So it's got to be lit or something for me to do that properly. One of the things I know I've said in the Street Fighter 2 table, I'm going to say it here, is that I do like the background. Here it looks like we're in some sort of dojo playing pinball. And that's the thing I do like about Pinball FX and Zen Pinball, is that they really put a lot of work outside of the pinball machine as well as inside of it. As opposed to like the Pinball Arcade. Oh shoot. I didn't want to nudge again, because last time I was playing this, I found that every time I nudged twice, it just instantly tilted. And it didn't matter how hard I was nudging or whatnot. It was just being mean. But yeah, every Pinball FX2 / Zen Pinball 2 table has got pretty decent graphics for even outside of the table. Whereas in Pinball Arcade, it's the same crappy, resoluted floor that you wind up staring at. Now, some people might not even see outside of the table, depending on your viewing angle that they use. But I like this way over the top things, so I can see everything on the table at once, and I don't have to worry about things scrolling. And it's not an awkward angle. If I was playing this in real life, this is pretty much how I would imagine seeing it. We got multi-ball already. This is a lot quicker than we've gotten multi-ball in the past in this table. I'm not even sure what I did exactly. Oh, it's over. As fast as it started. I need to pay more attention to my microphone Audacity working, because this has happened before where I pushed record and it actually didn't do anything and I didn't notice. Well, I think before I noticed it not doing anything and I screwed that up. Let's try it again. Yes. But this time I hit record and I just walked away assuming it was going to work, and it just didn't like what I was doing for some reason. Had to unplug and plug in my microphone again, and it worked just fine. So, missed it again. You gotta be on the ball with that. Ooh. There we go. That's cool. I'm glad I got this to work again, because that's pretty cool. Jackpot. And I may have to nudge the table, because that's the one thing I noticed is that whenever it releases the ball from over there, it heads right towards the right out lane unless you nudge the table. So unless you nudge the table, it's going to drain, and that's something I feel that shouldn't be in this table. That's something they should have fixed, I think. There we go, I did it again. That's pretty cool. I do like that. That's cool. Stuff that you can't really do in a real pinball machine. Oh, it actually forgot the nudge, and it actually didn't drain that time. So I'm glad I'm actually redoing this again, even though I probably would have been happy with the video I made just maybe minutes before I started this. Again, I'm already doing better. Ooh, Crystal Skull. I need to look around for Indiana Jones. Or the Kingdom. Let's, what's that say? I do like how little notes pop up. It can be distracting at all times. All-time record attempt. Oh, I'm actually doing pretty good. I think my high score is like 4 million something. Watch me not be able to get it. Right there, I just slammed it. Well, it's better than tilting, because at least I'll add some points on there for a bonus. There we go. Yep, I did it. That's my best score. Oh, that was no good. Oh, come on. I thought I had the timing on that. There we go. Oh, that's never happened. I've never seen that. That's cool. He cut my ball in half. Oh, that's sweet. I do like Zen Pinball and Pinball FX just for things like that happening. Out of nowhere, I wasn't expecting that. That is cool. This, I know I've got to nudge the table. Ah. My mind was not there. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably not saying a lot of stuff that I said previously just because I don't want to say it again. It was all pretty much nonsense anyway. But man, I've seen more stuff in this game so far than I have making 2 other videos for this. Time are we? 8:30? Let's play another game. This was my best game so far. It's a good thing I recorded this again. It's not by much, but... Oh man, I'm so glad. I'm liking this table more and more. I said in the last video this table could have used a little bit more work, but the more I play it, the less and less I think it does need it. It's gonna pop up and around. If I do that, it moves over there. I do like the lightning effects, and let me get the ball back. It's really a shame that this isn't available on the Steam version, because I would like to see this on the Steam version. Come back later. Same thing with the Street Fighter one. I don't know why. Oh, right down the middle. I don't know why that there's tables that are unavailable on certain platforms. My theory, without looking into it any deeply or anything, is that wow, these two tables are the Street Fighter 1 and Ninja Gaiden originally came out way back in 2009. When Zen Pinball 2 came around, they wanted it was okay for them to say, yeah, if you have these tables, you can have them on Pinball, you know, FX2 or Zen Pinball 2 as well. Evade the Shurikens. But then it came out for Steam, and maybe they just couldn't release it for Steam because their licensing had run out. They couldn't do it as part of some agreement or whatnot. You see, there's some kind of bar going in the middle there. I don't know what exactly that means, but it means something. And the ball is there. Whoa! Lightning freaked me out. Oh, come on. I wonder if I should do some kind of comparison video. Like, oh, this is the table on... It'd be kind of interesting to see the Ninja Gaiden table and the Street Fighter 2 table. Maybe even some other tables. Seeing the difference between a PS4 version and a PS3 version. And not only that, but to see the defunct Zen Pinball version of these tables as well. Because I can still play those as well. Even though those downloads are not accessible anymore. And yet, totally took off Zen Pinball off the PSN store. But luckily, I'm still able to download it again if need be. There we go. Nice. Ah. I think my first game is going to be a lot better than this one. What? Okay, well at least I got the ball back. Cool. Ah. That whole string there, that makes this whole table worth it, I think. And I can't believe I would have let that video I made yesterday almost go. I'm so glad I decided to play this again. And again, in fact, it was a kind of a blessing in disguise that my audio didn't work right. And I decided to play this again because I'm doing better. Well, at least that first game was better. And especially Ryu cutting the ball in half. I would have not had that on camera. I'm sure there's some people that may have played this game a lot and know everything about the table and what causes that and everything. But I'm not there. I'm not there yet. Alright. Oh, man. Sometimes it goes too fast, and I'm just not expecting that. I mean, I don't even know if there's anything else that's better to hit than that platform. I just love trying to jump that ball across like that. That is so awesome. And there we go. Perfect. I love it. That's great. Yeah, the more I'm playing it, the more I'm loving it. Oh, man. Oops. That's not even what I was aiming for, really. In a certain sense, this is almost better video pinball than the Pinball Arcade is. But then again, the Pinball Arcade, I believe, can help you with real-life pinball because you'll get acquainted with the rules. You'll figure out what to shoot for in real life, and it's a good, not really emulation, but simulation of those tables. Not perfect, but at least the rules are there. Whatnot. Another 4 million game. I think that we're going to call it a video here. And we did it in 15 minutes, which was a lot better than the 20-minute video I did with 3 games that were all crappy. Both these, I mean, I didn't even score over 1 point. I think my best game in the last video I made was like 1.5 million. So I am getting better at this. And what I do like to do here is a fly around to the table just to look around. Because, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, look at all the detail of the table, the things you may not notice when you're playing in a certain viewing angle. Maybe even like what I am doing, because it's pretty far away. Like some people may like a different viewing angle, but I think I like to see everything like from an overhead view, kind of like you would really see in a real pinball table. And the other viewing angles I think may zoom in and out of certain things. I do like being able to see the surroundings too. That's just me though. Seeing the detail they put in the surroundings, like it really felt like I was playing in a dojo. The other thing I was going to say, I can't remember if I said this in this video or the other video. It does have virtual pin cabinet support. I don't know if Zen Pinball does specifically, but I know Pinball FX2 does. And when I was playing this at like the Pinball Expo, I was playing some of these tables at the Pinball Expo. There were people that had the virtual cabs always show up. And for me, it was always more interesting to play these Pinball FX tables in a virtual cab than the Pinball Arcade tables, because the Pinball Arcade tables are based off of real machines, some of which are already there. So I'd rather play the real pinball machine. But if I was going to have a virtual cab, I'd like something like this in there, because it's something you can't have in real life. And so it's kind of a different scenario where you're when you're playing it, and it kind of zooms in on certain things, like when Ryu cut that ball in half. That would be pretty cool in a virtual cab. Also playing it more like it's like a video pinball game in a virtual cab. I don't know how to explain it. It just seems a lot cooler to me than... Also, the DMD display actually makes more sense in a virtual cab, because in a virtual cab, there is a place for a DMD machine. You know what would be cool? I think I want to get one of those mini virtual cabs. This would be great in that. Anyway, I think we've flown around the table quite enough here. This is Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. Now, if you have Zen Pinball 2 on the PS3 and PS4, no problem. This table's $249. If you've got Pinball FX2 on the Xbox One, you may be able to get this. I don't know 100% for sure. Wikipedia says it's available. I'm wary about that, because it says it's not available for the Xbox 360. And either that's a mistake or not. I don't know. I could double check on the Xbox 360, but I'm not going to. But I know for 100% for sure this is not available on the Steam version of Pinball FX2. And it's a shame, because it deserves to be there. And that's everything. Thanks a lot for watching. See you all next time. Bye.